Welcome to the video lecture on financial instruments and markets. In this chapter, we are going to learn about Introduction to Money Markets. The topics covered in this chapter are financial market and money market, various segments of money market, difference between domestic market and global market, components of financial market. Financial and money market. Financial market. Finance is a medium that measures value, and value is measured by money. Money is a numerical equivalent term for value. Money market and its relevance. Demand. Supply situation arising out of short-term deficiency and surplus creates a money market. There could be long-term demand and supply conditions as well. All infrastructure projects like construction of roads, bridges, railway tracks, etc. need long-term investment, and countries require the existence of the international money market to develop their infrastructure facilities and or putting up other projects. Objective of studying money market. The objective of studying the money market is to obtain or provide the best money at the best rate at the right time for individuals or organizations, including nations. Various segments of money market. Treasury market. In treasury market, Reserve Bank has the responsibility of monitoring liquidity of a country, and hence, in order to maintain uniform short-term financial flow and maintenance of funds, they issue treasury bills of short-term durations like 90 and 180 days, etc., which carry interest rates. When liquidity is more, these are bought and absorbed in the market, and when there is requirement of funds, financial institutions, mainly the bankers, dispose them in the market to have liquid funds. This market is purely operated by the bankers as chief players. Call money market. It is based on averages of various balances stipulated by RBI, and any default is a serious lapse of the said financial institution, and RBI takes it quite seriously. Therefore, in order to maintain these ratios, banks and large financial institutions go for the day-to-day call money market, either to lend their a day or two surplus or to borrow the same and keep the market active. They carry the rates determined by the day-to-day market. Securities market. A constant activity for either buying good securities or offloading non-remunerative ones, or such related activities, including additional requirement when net liabilities of a bank constantly move up due to continuous mobilization fresh deposits. This, in short, generates the securities market segment of the money market. Repo market. Repo is the short form of on purchase agreement. When financial institutions need funds for shorter operations, or rather additional liquidity, and still do not want to dispose of certain valuable or remunerative bonds, these agreements are entered into by commercial banks or other financial institution, which in fact is a securitized short-term borrowing. Similarly, if RBI wants to mop up extra liquidity from commercial banking system, they may go in for such repurchase agreements. Here, RBI would lodge securities held with them to commercial banks and take cash from them. This is known as reverse repo. Transaction of this nature creates repo market segment of money market. Shares and stocks market. This component of investment market is known as share market, Sensex, and Nifty, meaning sensitivity index of BSE, classical one, and National Index of 50 Nifty. The index movement gives an overall idea as to whether on a day or over a period of time the average share prices went up or came down, reflecting to some extent the corporate performance in the economy. Options and derivatives market. Derivatives are not tangible securities or material in nature. They are derived from the main securities. They owe their existence to their parent securities, which could be share of a company or a debenture or foreign exchange or even debts. The base instrument which derivatives are issued is known as underlying security or simply underlying. Debts market. Getting long-term and short-term debts for various projects depends on lending climate and liquidity position, including earning potential. International borrowings and the corporate borrowings have constant demand and supply variations, and the market is consequence for borrowing international and corporate players. Deposits market. Like banks, corporate do mobilize public deposits. Deposits are direct borrowing from public instead of commercial banking system. Other than these, there are inter-corporate deposits in which short-term surpluses of corporate companies get lent to other corporate companies directly. The dynamics of demand, supply, short-term rate and long-term needs and the volume involved constitute deposits market. CD and CP market. Commercial paper is called as CP market and certificates of deposits is called CD market do exist in India, which were introduced based on USA experience about 3 decades ago. Commercial papers are working capital flotation of corporate companies as approved by SEBI, which are traded. Certificate of deposit is short-term large volume deposit or bulk deposit carrying market rate of interest as permitted by RBI. Difference between domestic market and global market. It is essential to differentiate domestic market from global financial market so as to conceptually appreciate the strategic positioning. There are few points of difference between domestic market and global market. The first point of difference is currency. In domestic market, they use domestic currency, and in global market, they use multiple currencies. When it comes to players, in domestic market, there will be domestic players and international players. In global market, there will be global players. In instruments, in domestic market, they use domestic instruments, and in global market, they use global instruments. When it comes to transactions, only domestic transactions takes place in domestic market. In global market, international transactions will take place. In economic environment, in domestic market, it is only of a single country. In global market, it is multiple factors. When it comes to regulating authority, in domestic market, it could be voluntary regulating or independent regulating. In global market, it could be multi-regulating authorities. In time zone, in domestic market, there will be normally only one time zone. In global market, there will be global time zone. When magnitude as a point of difference, in domestic market, magnitude will be relatively small when compared to global market because global markets magnitude is very large. When it comes to risk, domestic market has more or less easy to accessible risk, whereas in global market it is difficult for assessment as multiple factors are involved. Components of financial markets. The following components constitute financial markets: instruments, operational rules, players, risks, and environment. This chapter is ending here. Thank you.